Matchbox Graveyard, back again. Video 3 for Vision Board 2021. Let's go let the chickens out again first and check out the upgrade on my fence. Look what I did. First off, I made that bolt black. Gave it this little hook I made. Look at that. See that? And we got Lou Dog again. Hook. Boom. Now Lou Dog can't get in and terrorize the chickens. Oh, okay, back. He thinks he's coming in right now, but he's not because I got work to do and he's gonna run after the chickens. I won't be able to get him out. Say that, Lou Dog. Oh, my wife wants to let the chicken coop out already. There they are. Hey guys. All right, let's get working. Gonna do this. Ooh, so yeah, so I need to sand those holes down on the top, but there it is. Crafts Mania. Good luck getting past that, Lou Dog. All right. Last class, we did some collage. We'll go over that. I want to do some drawing today, and then I want to do some little building on our 2021 vision board. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Chickens are out. Vision board's getting set up to be working. A little bit of a glare on there, so I might have to close this garage door, get rid of that glare. Nice, let's see how that looks. Yeah, still a little glary. I'll have to just prop it up a little higher so we can see it better. Less glare. So there is my initial vision board. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna open the garage back up actually. I like it better up. There we go. There we go. So, last week we started our vision board and I put a wave that symbolized the surfing I want to do. I put the American flag because I feel like we need to make this, you know, this situation we're in, that's all crazy, get it all good, because America, no matter what, is awesome. And I put a little old truck in here, and a lighthouse, a beacon of hope, and a little stuffy and a little kid's book, because I think about maybe having another kid with my wifey. And a little house down here that symbolizes my house, all made of wood, and the fences I'm gonna build. And that's where we stand here. I just feel like now I want to do some drawing. I want to add a 2021 and add some like trees and stuff. I'm right on this, I'm gonna make some trees. And I think this will take, now listen, everyone out there, I've been working on this for a full period. Today will be another period, and maybe a third. So when we do grades, you gotta remember that this semester I'm adding an average, a basic grade in there. So if you give me a fully basic project, it took me 3 days to do, and obviously you just threw some stuff on a piece of paper to get a passing grade, I'll give you a passing grade, but it's not gonna be that A+ passing grade, it'll be that basic C. All right, now if you take the time to work on it while I'm working on it, and I can tell that you took a little extra effort, then you'll get that A. And you guys, like, I used to like, you know, we'd do projects about pollution, plastic pollution. I just talked to my friend teacher about that. Remember plastic pollution? Remember when, like, you know, one-use water bottles were our biggest concern in this world? That is so in the past. I don't even care right now. That was great when our biggest concern was pollution. Now it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many other things to worry about. I can't really think about that too much. So that's why our art this year is focused on us and on finding our zen and just being like, you know, just finding that flow. So let's see what we're gonna do here. Oh, you know what I'll do? Maybe I could put a little extra light on this too. It's strange lighting this morning. I could do this. There we go. There it is. I just needed to hit up that backlight, bring it forward. Now, see here, I brought some tools with me. I might get into doing some cutting, some hammering, I found little bits of wire I'm gonna mess with. And this whole box with stuff we found the other day. Mess with that. Brought a chisel. Obviously safety glasses. Needle nose pliers. Great tool to have. It's like, they're like kind of like big tweezers and you can really get some detailed stuff in there. A confetti blondie for breakfast. There you go, Rocha. Cake for breakfast. Mmm, delicious. All right. Home baked, so it's okay. That's my rule. Mmm, hold on. Mmm, not good. I actually really love pastries for breakfast. But my rule, it has to be from like a bakery or we have to make it at home. None of that stuff you open out of a plastic bag. Those are gross with like 1,000 ingredients. It just needs to be home baked or from a local bakery. I'm down for a pastry in the breakfast morning, you know? And then, the other rule, if you're having a sweet pastry, don't put any sugar in your coffee. There's no reason to have sugar in your coffee and sugar on your pastry. It's a nice contrast to have bitter coffee, sweet pastry. Bitter coffee, sweet pastry. Anyway, that's my pastry thing. Let's draw. I told you, if you guys don't want to collage as much, you can add drawing. I'm doing a little bit of everything. I'm gonna draw, collage, and then I'm also going to make like three-dimensional things with trees. I got a little piece of wood. I want to make a fence at the bottom to symbolize the fence out there that I made. Because I made that fence, I want to make a fence around my whole house this year. So some projects. I have some little shells I can put on there, symbolize going to the beach. I have this little computer board from a calculator. So maybe I could use 21, and maybe I can use this back computer stuff. But I really don't want to do more computer stuff in 2021, so maybe I put an X to it. I don't know. Just going through the stuff I have. Again, we're not in a rush here, you guys. We're just kind of figuring out what works. I got a big Sharpie. I could do something cool with that. Feeling a smiley face somewhere. And then I got some more wood. More collage if we need it. I might throw a little more collage in there. Those of you who might have missed last class, I want to show you one more time how I want to see collage being used if you do end up doing a collage. This is second semester, so I want this to come together. Ooh, that's a cool boat. Should I put a boat on there somewhere? I don't know. I think I'm good with collage, but I'm gonna give you guys a really quick collage tutorial just to reiterate what we've done. So let's say, just give me a picture or something, Chris, anything. All right, let's say we wanna put, this guy's head in our collage. I don't want to, but I just wanna give you a little collage tutorial again. I like to rough rip it out. This is just me. You can cut it out, rip it out, whatever. And this is what I'm talking about with the basic grade as opposed to the A+. Now, I'm gonna see people do this, right? Okay, this guy's in my collage. Square cut took me all of like 3.5 seconds. All right, that's not what I'm looking for. But if you're gonna be putting this guy's head in your collage, I need to see that you took the time to cut around the hair, around the brow. If you're like, oh, it takes so long, what's the rush? We're chilling. We're doing art. I only ask that you do art for the hour of time that you have in my class. Come around here, around the ear, around the top of the head. I can even round that off a little bit. Okay, what did that take me? 30 seconds as opposed to 3 seconds? That's the collage I'm looking for. Yeah, I might need to put that guy in my collage. Just put that guy in my collage. He looks awesome. So that is what I'm talking about, the difference between those two things. How you guys looking at here? Good, good. Put that up there. Take a sip of this. All right, let me just get these. There we go. So that's collage. Difference between the A+ and the average C grade. I'm not gonna put him on my collage. I just wanted to show you how easy that is to just take that extra step and get that extra grade. Also, make sure everything you do, okay, look at that. I think this guy's name's Steve. Definitely looks like a Steve to me. All right, Steve, you're out. I don't want you in my collage. And then drawing. We could draw on here too, and I think I'm gonna draw. Am I gonna draw actual stuff, or am I just gonna maybe like do some designs? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do some cool designs around. And I think I'll work on that right now. Kind of bring some things out. I'm not sure here, yeah. There. I'm gonna come in here. And what exactly am I doing? I don't even know. It's kind of like a little cool patterns. I kind of feel like there's a little bit of that Zenny flow thing. I want to get in here. A little maze. Why am I making a maze? Maybe that's like, I want to do more mazes. And if you just want to draw a whole bunch, you can also. I just feel like for mine, maybe this symbolizes the maze that we got to get out of. Fill this in here. I don't know why I like this here. Kind of emphasize a few things. Bring my eyes places. Definitely want to like, I'm going to put some sparkle around this thing. Just make it pop, you know? My lighthouse, I want to put some stuff around the lighthouse. Ooh, I think I'm gonna draw a sun out of this thing here. I like this, I'm gonna follow this. That looks kind of like a meteorite. I hope the meteorite doesn't come in 2021, but I like it. It looks cool too. First, let me do this lighthouse. Maybe the lighthouse, put another like, I'm just gonna go around and go around the lighthouse a little bit. Ooh, you know, I don't like how it bled when it's on. I like the way it drew when it was on the Mod, not when it's on the wood. So I'm gonna, you know what that means I have to do? It means I need to Mod before I draw. So maybe what I'll do is, see, I just learned something. The wood, see how it bleeds, but then when it's on a Mod, it's really clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold off on the marker for right now. And I'm gonna do a little building, and then I'll Mod the whole thing, and then I'll do some drawing. I really like the way that looks, but not as much that, so I'll Mod it. For now, let's build some stuff with the things we found. You guys looking good out there? You looking good there? So I found this copper wire. I think I want to add that to the edge of the house because I want to put cool copper gutters on my house. Why not? So I'm going to measure that to there. Use this. Put this here. I'm going to use my cutters. Bend that into place. And then I'll just cut this. Make sure you wear your safety glasses. Let's bend out a little bit. Ooh, and we'll build a tree today. That'll be really cool. There it is. I just need to trim off the end. Trim off the end and I'll hammer it down a little bit too. make it flat. There we go. And where's my hammer? I need a really hard surface to hammer so that it'll flatten out. I'm gonna do it right behind you so I don't shake you guys off. But you'll see when I get back. Can you still hear me? Watch, you'll see. Sweet. Hammer it flat. Cool. Oh yeah, that looks sick. How am I gonna get that to stay? Huh, that's the other question. We'll figure that out. How about a little glue? A little glue will work. We could also tack it on there, maybe. I don't know, but let's get the other half first and see. And this one is gonna fit right here. Put my finger right where I need to cut it. Don't cut your finger. There we go. Good. Need to hammer this flat also. 1 second. Make sure you wear safety glasses. Great. Cool. Got copper gutters on my house. Ooh, and maybe one even right there. Super cool. And then I'll put a little fence and some trees. I like it. But we have to figure out how to get this here. I think I'll just glue it. It's light and small. Just glue them down. No big deal. You guys have any questions? Just chat me if you have any questions. I'm checking. Or you're just working on your projects, hanging out, whatever. Just like me. Working, working. Working, work. Work, work, work. Work, work, work. Hammering. Quiet. Got it. Okay. That went well. And that guy can go right there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Get a little Mod. Mod. And it should Mod down. I'll just do a thick layer. Thick coat of Mod there. Thick one there. Thick one there. Cool, I'm zoning already, dude. This is set. Oh, stay up here. Stay up. Zip it, rooster. I can even use this because I don't want to get Maji fingers. All right. Beautiful. You're beautiful. I just want you to know. Next one. Mod. Beautiful. All right. Vision board 2021. Who doesn't envision copper gutters? Great. I know you guys totally want to put copper gutters on your house, don't you? Ah, vision board. It's okay because Mod dries clear, so that'll look okay. Is that like number one on your list, you guys? Working on your house? Probably not. Definitely wasn't what I cared about when I was in high school. My vision board would have been more like, gonna go shred the gnar, do some skating and some snowboarding and surfing. And I don't mess with any of that stuff anymore. Just regular, just surfing. No skating or snowboarding or any of that. And cake. I like that song. Cake on the Beach. You know what I want to talk about? That's a really great song. When I hear it, it makes me happy. All right. Chopper guys, let's work on this fence. All right. So my thought was, I can build a fence around this lower area here. And I found this piece of driftwood. So maybe I could put a big tree somewhere. This might be too big for a tree. But maybe I could split it. I don't know, I think I'm gonna save the upper area for drawing and painting. After I mod it for next class, I'll get drawing and painting on all this. Down here, I'll do my collage-y stuff. Yeah, I wanna add some paint. I think I wanna add paint. But I'll do a big tree. These trees are awesome. Maybe I'll just put the tree like this, like straight up, a big tree right in front of everything in the foreground, you know? Or like this. Would that be sick? Because then when I hang it up, the tree's like sticking out. Or is that weird? I don't know, it might be weird. Maybe I'll trim it a little more so that's kind of a little bit of both, you know? A bother. And then I'll do the fence behind it. So let's trim this out, or we can start on the fence. I don't know, man. I'm just rolling. And the other question is, are we gonna use this computer board? No, you know what, that doesn't like look fun to me. You know, that's the kind of thing. It's just meh. It's like the opposite of trees. You know, it's like, ew, that's definitely not going on my board. But maybe the 21 right here. Let's see if I can get that out. Kind of hard to get this apart. We'll get it though, not worried. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's definitely not going on my 2021 collage. That's what I don't want from 2021 is more tech. I want less. But you know, your whole thing might be computer boards. Just because I don't like tech doesn't mean you don't have to like it. You could love it. You probably do love it. So, you know, all right, let's cut out these two guys. See if I'm gonna put them somewhere. I don't even know if I'm gonna use them. I'm just trying, just checking it out. What I can't stress enough, you guys, is there's no rush. You know, if you're sitting around not working, yeah, there's gonna be a rush when the project's due and you're gonna turn in some garbage. But if you're just kind of chilling, all right, I'll cut some magazines up, I'll glue them down, I'll do some drawing, I'll do some painting, I'll break some stuff and glue it together. As long as you can explain it, it looks like you took you took your time and some real thought in it, then you're set, man. Okay, there's a 1. Oh, that looks sick. And there's a 2, 21. Cool, but where do they go? That's the big question. I think they're gonna go right above this awesome wave right there. Right in the middle of the thing. 21, bing, bang, boom. I'm putting them on. I'm doing it. I'm YOLOing it. Almost dropped that. You guys notice my table's all shiny silver? Painted them. I was actually working on that last week. If you saw me shaking a paint can. Look at this, I've got this oil-based paint. Turns out that, yeah, these tables were just kind of old and beat, so I figured I'd give them a little facelift. Okay, 21. Right above there. And the cool thing about, if you can get your hands on some Mod or Elmer's glue, the white gooiness of it just disappears after a little while. It like just turns into shininess. All right. I could just use my fingers, but this is kind of fun. It's like that game Operation, remember that? Do you guys play that game? 20. I'm actually, don't even know why I'm gonna put a mod right over the top of these too. So, take that off on my pants. Let's see. I'm gonna give them a little bend. Now it looks like, whoa, Brian, you can't even see it anymore, but trust, you'll be able to see it once it dries. Yeah, I don't know why I put them on so perfectly though, because I was gonna do this anyway, so. Is that centered? Yeah, it looks pretty centered. 21. That there. And then, you know what, is there any other symbols I want to put from that? 21%? No, that's not good. 21 money. If there was a money symbol, I'd put it. You know? Yeah, but no. Make money, go shopping. Just kidding. Anyway, hold on one second. Oh, thanks, Laura. Thanks, Laura. Oh, look at that. My neighbor told me my dog was chewing on a magnifying glass. But now I got a magnifying glass, that's cool. Good thing he didn't eat the glass part. Just chewed the bottom. He chews on everything, he's a real pain. Oh, he needs to have to magnify things. I don't need to magnify things. Anyway, so where were we? Oh, 21. 21 money. 21 cake. I like to put cake on this because I love cake. How's that song go? Cake by the beach? You know what I'm talking about? Oh. All right, let's work on the fence. How you guys looking out there? Any questions, comments? No? All right. So let's see here. Ah, don't fall on me. I'm gonna move this over, move that over, put that up there. All right. I'm gonna split this piece up and make a bunch of fence boards. Make sure you have your safety glasses on. It's not a hammer. There it is. So, there's a chisel. Chisel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm counting. 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do one more. Cool. I'm gonna split these in half too. Whoa, that one flew out. 2. I think splitting this way might be easier. It's like making firewood. You guys ever chop firewood? With the grain, right? Nice. 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 Diorama. That's what I was looking for. A few of you have done that in the past for a project, and if you want to do a 2021 diorama, you can totally do that. Mine's like half diorama. Mine's going to be a little bit of a diorama, a little bit of a collage, a little bit of a painting. But if you're into dioramas, I love dioramas. That's fun. Okay, there we go. I got some fence posts. That's cool. Let's move those over to the side. And then I need a long fence post. Give me 1 second. I have a piece of wood right over here. I'll grab it. All right. Because I'm gonna need a piece to go across the length of it, right? So, let's split this guy all the way up here, but thin, small. Now, there it comes. Chop, don't splinter finger yourself. There we go, look at that. Don't go to splinter. Beautiful. I'll do one more. One more, here we go. Cool. There, that's all I need. I can put this somewhere else. Put my chisel down. Put this over here, put this over here, put this over here. Eat a piece of cake. Brought the stuff on the floor. I'll blow that out later. Put this back over here. Put that there. Now I got more materials. Got more materials to work with. Got my copper gutters. Got some materials. Put this back up high, makes it less glary, easier for you guys to see. There, I think that looks better. Double check. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Bing, bang, boom. I love doing art. Seriously. Just doing art, really? Why don't we all do way more of this? It's so fun. So, I was thinking this could be my fence. I might cover up the house a little too much. Put a fence in the background. We actually shouldn't have fences, you know, like, but no, I want a fence because I like building and it'd be fun to build a fence. So I could put a fence back here maybe, and then put the tree in front of it, you know, or down in the front, but that might cover up the house, maybe in the front and the back. Oh, I know what we'll do. All right, let's start gluing and see how things come together. I'm gonna put one here. Now the Mod, yeah, the Mod will work. The Mod will work. Mod is like the ultimate glue for everything. Put one here. Since these are so small and light, we only need to glue them. I don't need to like screw them down or anything crazy. Cool. What I'm doing, I'm gonna drop it below so the house is like, so it doesn't hit the house too much. You see? Need a little extra there. I could have used wood glue for this too, but I want it to dry clear because I'm just gonna goop it up. That's why I'm using the Mod still. And what, you can't get your hands on this kind of stuff? No worries, do something creative with what you can find. What can you find? You let me know and we'll make it work for you. Next time you go to the beach or to the park, make sure you pick up some like old sticks and branches and things like that. Just, if not for this project, for all the other projects we're gonna do all year. We got lots of found object and cool artsy projects like this that we're gonna work on all year. We have a whole nother semester ahead of us. So, we need to start collecting materials, right? There we go. I think I'll leave this area open because that's where I'll put the tree. And then I can put a little fence after the tree. Cool. And then I'll put a little fence up here by the American flag. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. I'm not gonna go all the way across. I'm gonna keep it kind of open on one side. There we go. Kind of like that. And then I can break this, make this a top piece. Look at that. That'll go right there. Yep, remember, if I get really quiet, it's just because I'm zoning, you know? Hopefully you find some zone in zone 2. Oh yeah, there we go. Great. Sweet. This one needs to be split just a little bit more. Watch your fingers. If you use a chisel, they're very sharp. There we go. Make that one a little thinner. You guys can have some music on in the background. I would if I was doing this alone, not for a class and a video. I would surely have music in the background. But I don't want to force you to listen to what I want to listen to, so you could be watching me, listen to some music, and just enjoying your time, getting some crafts going. Just craft it up, man. Craft-a-rama. We'll do these ones after I do the tree. So now we're up to the tree. I'll put this somewhere in here. So I'm gonna put this here. Whoops, get back down. Make sure I don't hit that. I need like 2 more of these. One here. Sweet. So like I said, like I was talking to Rice, my friend, who's a teacher also, in the classroom next to me, and we got really involved with like trying to like make kids aware of plastic pollution and this and that and the other thing. And last night I was going to bed thinking about what we were going to do in class today. And I was like, remember when like plastic pollution and what we're going to wear for prom were the biggest concerns in our lives? You know? And then I was like, geez. I remember being on the roof of my house, worried that my town was going to burn down during COVID. And I was like, what plastic pollution? That's so far down on my list right now. It's nutty, it's nutty. All right. So, but that's why this year with crafts and all the things we're doing, I'm strictly sticking to, you know, positive energy, cool things that feel good. Now let's get this tree in here somewhere. Yep, the tree's gonna go here. I need to trim this more on an angle. Should I use the chisel for that? Right down here like this maybe, but I don't wanna knock. Let's see if I can do this. See if we can chisel that out. I don't want to knock you guys off either. It chisels, but I almost need to split it more than chisel it. Let's try maybe here. I gotta do it on the side, otherwise it's gonna knock all my stuff over. I also wouldn't be working this like teetery. Let me try right down here. These are right on the ground, right next to you guys. Let's see here, maybe something like this. Oh yeah, that did it. Okay. So you can knock everything over. There we go. There it is. Look at that. This way, it can lay flatter. But shoot, those need to move over a little bit. Okay, hold on. You get back in there. You get back there. Good, and then you. There we go. And then this. Dude, come on, man. Too far. You took it too far. Stay there. Let's move this one over to here. This way it doesn't get in the way. Okay. All right. Stop, check for understanding. I got chat, let me just check it real fast. Abigail, you do whatever works for you. If you have paint, paint it. If you have magazines, magazine it. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna paint next class over the magazines. I don't like the way that this drawing here came out, or here. So I'm gonna Mod the whole thing today, and then I'm gonna draw and paint on top of the Mod next class. So first class, we were collaging. Second class, I'm building. Third class, I'm painting and drawing. You can do all three. You can do one of those three. Whatever it is, it should take you about 3 class periods. And that's not full hour-and-a-half class periods. That's post, taking attendance, catching up. Not really much catching up. It's just me talking to myself. But, you know. And a lot of explanation. So remember, if something takes me about 3 hours to do, meaning 3 class times or 3 videos, it should take you at least an hour and a half. If we're in the classroom, I'd say double that, but we're not, we're here. There we go. That's where our tree goes, right? Move over a little bit, fence. Now this tree, glue's not, oh, fence! Let's go, oh! Oh my God, sorry. We got this, people. Let's just move this fence over just a little bit. It's not dry yet, it will dry. I'm gonna put a bunch of Mod on top of it later. All right, move over fence and stop falling on me. Okay, I'll drip some Mod to make sure it stays. Get off. And now this guy needs to go down here, not hit the fence. All right, he goes here. This is gonna make into a tree. But we need to, definitely need to put a little pilot hole in there and screw that in, because glue is not gonna work with that. So that being said, you guys how to make a little pilot hole. I would start with, now do you remember, here, look, here's a quiz. Type it into the bar. If I'm gonna drill a pilot hole, which one do I use? The one in my right hand or the one in my left hand for drilling a pilot hole? The drill. The other one's the impact driver, right? So we use the drill. We put our little pilot hole, drilly bitty thing in here, a drill. Steal the battery out of the impact driver. Because we have all the same brand of tools, they're all interchangeable. Soft wood, go fast. Put it to the drill setting. Put it off the edge of the table. I'm not gonna do that though, just so you can see. Drill. There it is, see? And then to back out, you don't have to go in reverse. You can just go. A lot of kids do this in the classroom. They go in, they stop, and it won't come out. Just keep the drill going and it comes out. If you put it in and you put the drill in reverse, it doesn't make a difference, forward or reverse. This is not supporting any real weight, so one hole is fine. Right about there. Now the other thing I'm gonna do is put that where it is. I'm gonna give myself a little pilot hole in the wood. Now I don't need to go all the way. I just made a little notch I can see it there. You guys see it? And then once that's there, now I can. That'll do. Now, to screw that in, nail or screw. Probably gonna screw it in because I don't want to be banging on this and make my fence fall apart. Which one do I use to drive something in? Impact driver, nailed it. Okay, battery, back out. I have other batteries, I'm just too lazy to go get them. Battery into the impact driver. Now we need to find a very tiny, a drywall screw or a wood screw will be fine, anything. I got a bunch over here, or I just kind of, when I'm doing a project and I'm done with something, I just kind of throw them over here real quick. I do have this nail too though, but I think banging on it will be too hard. I don't want these to go all the way through though. All my screws are very, oh, look at this, nailed it. That should be perfect. Little drywall screw, it has drywall plaster stuff on the inside, but that's why I saved some of these. You never know you're gonna need them. And for crafts, not structurally holding anything up, you can use old stuff, no problem. That's a tiny little one. Impact driver, pop it on there. I'm going to drive it through here first, so I can see where it is. Back it out just a little bit. All right. And then you can, this way you can kind of feel when it gets into the notch. Let's go down just a little bit more. See the side there? And I can see that there. There it is. Set that up right where I like it. I like it like right there. Now I'm just gonna back it out just a little, and I'm gonna put it in. Boom. Tree. Now obviously it's not a tree yet, it's just a piece of driftwood, but it's on there. Nice and tight. Cool. Before I put this moss is from the pet shop. It's pet shop moss. If any of you guys have lizards and snakes and turtles and things, they make this like kind of mossy stuff. I don't know, my wife and kid were really into all that stuff. I'm kind of into it too, but I'll leave that for them. Now check this out. I think I'm gonna make this, the fence post go in front of the tree. Or maybe we'll even do this. We'll make it end on the tree. Like this. Push that one up just a little bit. Yeah, and we'll overlap them. So the tree's like kind of part of the yard. I like that. Break that one there. Get some more Mod. Let me put this light back on. I liked having it, but it was just running out of batteries. Look at that, even my light is DeWalt, and then good, got the battery charging right here. Put the old battery on the charger, pop that on. Got a little more light. There we go, living the dream. Living the dream. Okay, let's see now. Let's see now. I'll put this guy right here. 2 main points of contact will be there and there, which is fine. It's not supporting any real weight or anything. So I'll goop up a bunch of glue, and a bunch of glue here, a little bit here. All right. Super cool. Nice, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Stop moving, bro. And this one, I'll put right here. I'll break it like this. Spent a lot of time on fences. Not that fences are the most important thing for my 2021. It's just that I had all this wood, and I had fun doing it the other night, and I'm having fun doing it here. I mean, most important things obviously gonna be if we have another kid, be the most important thing. The lighthouse, you know, and surfing. Fence, not as high on priority list of importance, but definitely high on just importance of being creative and stuff. Like that's where my art, I take my art a lot, is like working on my house and building stuff. And that's still artsy and craftsy. It's just real world arts and crafts. And so, you know, you gotta figure things out, what works, what doesn't, how to problem solve. And when I'm doing that stuff, it's fun. It's fun to me. Figure out how to, you know, what bolts was I gonna use? I showed you those bolts on the fence I did by the chicken coop. I mean the hinges, bolt hinges. Figuring out, do I do a bolt hinge? Do I just put a support beam around the outside of the fence? How do I do it? And I came up with the bolt hinge idea, and I'm really happy that I did that. And that's the crafty part, like trial and error, try things out. See what works, see what doesn't. Split this piece of wood right here, try not to knock everything off the table. I gotta do this on the floor just so everything doesn't fall off and you guys don't fall. 1 second, I'm still here. All right. See if that worked. It did. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, but that's gonna go there. Means I need to break this one right there. Cool. Happy Monday. Monday fun day, that's the real time. But if you're watching this not in real time, catching up at a later date, no worries. Or if you're just one of my millions of fans who just watch it for fun, awesome. Just kidding, somehow I still don't even have as many followers as I do students. Whatever though, I'm not doing this for the fame. I'm doing it for the art. Okay, there we go, cool. How you guys looking out there? Checking the chats? Got nothing. Abigail, you good? Mike doesn't work. Jacob Anthony. Those of you who came late, just tell me before we go and I'll double check. I'll double do attendance. That's the people in the real world, virtual world, whatever. It's all the same world. You know, it's all there. All right, a little bit here. Put a glob right there. And this mod is it's actually pretty strong, so it should hold up pretty well. After I put this last piece of fence board down, I'm gonna take a break. Not a break, but I'm gonna take a break from creating. Sick. Look at that. I don't wanna hold it up yet because it's not dry. What I'm gonna do is reinforce some stuff here, like this. That'll just dry kind of like and make it a little stronger. Just in the points of contact, put a little Mod. It'll look cool too, because where the Mod is, it'll be shiny. Where the Mod isn't, it will be a little duller. So it'll make for like a couple different textures and values. Cool. So a little Mod on part of this tree. Why not? I haven't even put the leaves on it yet, but let's see what happens. See how it dries. It might look cool. How am I going to attach the moss to the tree? I'm not sure. I don't even want to do that yet. Whoop, get back on there, you. Cool. Let's tree stuff in a minute. This book, Big Blue Book, I kind of really like how these copper gutters hammered out and I have extra wire. So I'm gonna cover those drawings with a piece of copper so it looks like it's a shiny. I think I'm doing more copper stuff. I really like the way that came out. Up here, I'll probably do a swirly copper thing, and that'll be almost like a sun. Yeah, that'll be great. And then I want to do some painting for today. Let me see how we're looking on time. Let me see how long this has been going. For today, I want to finish the tree. Mod everything, so we can come back next class, add copper, paint, and drawing. And that'll be another hour. see what we got up in here. Got some mossy stuff. That's pretty cool. So I think I'm just gonna Mod this stuff on there and see what happens. So let's put a bunch of Mod up on the tree. On the top. It'll be a funny looking tree, but it symbolizes, you know, nature, growth, prosperity, whatever you want. It's your tree. Well, it's my tree, but if you do a tree, it's your tree. You know what I mean? If you do a tree. Again, you could do all computer boards and I won't judge you. If you take the time and your whole thing is just a computer you took apart and computer boards and robots, that's great. I mean, it seems to be where we're going anyway. So, go with it. Robot up. Reusable, recycle, whatever. Let's keep it real. Now, how far down do I make this tree? I think I'll put a little bit at the top. I'll make it a fluffy tree. Let's see what happens. Just going for it. Are those gonna stay? I don't even know if these are gonna stay. I think they will. Huh. Doesn't seem like they're staying that well. Might have to come up with another plan. Maybe it'll just be like mossy tree and I'll get other leaves. I'll just do little bits of moss, you know? And then I'll get some other branches and I'll make my own. Oh yeah, totally. That looks kind of cool. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do layers of stuff. I'm gonna have the moss running down the tree here a little bit, but maybe not the whole thing. Whoops. Get back over there, you. Get back over there. And then what I'll do is I'll come up with more branches and leaves that I'll add to the tree. So this will be the first layer. I'll have a little bit of moss down here at the bottom too. That'll look neat. It'll kind of hold into place. I'll sprinkle a little moss around the fence areas. Not everywhere. I don't want to overdo it. Just to give it a little depth and be like, what is that? That's so cool, B. Thanks, bro. Thanks for noticing my art. Appreciate it. There we go. A little moss. I'll just push it on there because this will all dry really clear and cool. You'll see. Now, people might be like, well, why is there moss growing on your tree? Does it have a disease? Hope not. Okay, there we go. There we go. So that's not done. I'm gonna put branches and other things. The moss is just cool, and it's something I found, you know, in my shed. It's something, I mean, my wife bought, but I have. So I mean, I might as well use it. A little moss on my roof? Nah, I don't want moss on my roof. A little moss over there. Very cool. A little moss on the 2021 to tie it in. Maybe a little moss? Nah, no moss up there. Ew, mossy fingers. Put this over here. So, what do we got so far today? Let's take a look and see. Coming together nice. Fence, house, symbolize building and all that. This tree is just a base. We're gonna do branches and have more. Tree, it seems like it's gonna be the main focus point of my 2021 thing. That's cool. I got a little orchard in my backyard, so I can really, some avocado trees and work on those. As you recall, I have that old truck in the background. So I'd like to find a vintage old cool truck, pickup truck. American flag for this country we live in, which is awesome. I love this place. Some waves. I might have to add a few more waves, a little more surfy stuff. Lighthouse, 21 there. It's drying, it'll be dry by next class. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collect some branches for next class. I'm gonna use more of this copper wire to like make some more starry symbol-y things. I think that'll look really cool. I'm gonna do a swirly up in the top. So this looks more like a sun and less like a meteorite. I'm gonna draw, I don't know if I have a wood burner, but if I do, I'll try it. And then I think we'll wrap it up next class. So we have today and next class to finish our 21 vision board. collage, drawing, painting, building, found object, assemblage, diorama, any of that stuff. Whatever you want to do, bring it together. I'm gonna do a little bit of all of it. Ooh, and this too. Let's put one of these on before class is over. Oh my gosh, I can't open it. Oh, it's too tight. Hold on. Did it. I'm so strong. See what we got in here. Look. Definitely. These are little tiny abalone shells. Look how beautiful those are. Fully gonna put an abalone shell. There's so many of these on there. I'm gonna do more than one or just one? Just one. I think if I do more than one, it'll take away from how cool they are. Let me find a pretty one. Let's see. Where's the abalone shell gonna go? That's the question. I don't want to just put it too random anywhere. Kind of by the beach over here. Make a little beach scene. Maybe something like that. Or here in the yard. Ooh, I think it goes well right there. That looks nice. Put those abalone shells back in there. Put the top back on, tighten it so I can't open it again later. A shell that's super delicate, so I'm gonna just put a big drip of Mod right there. Oh, and that's the other thing I wanted to do today, because I decided I like the better to draw and paint on the Mod than not. So all the places that weren't Mod, I was gonna give them a little once over, right? So that we have a good surface to draw on. Now remember, if you are modging or gluing a whole area, the shape, the strokes you do will show up, right? So I'm gonna think about that while I do it and kind of make some cool, flowy strokes. I think that'll look best on mine. There we go. Kind of flowing between the images. Give them a little of this. It's really funny in the classroom when I first start using Mod, people are like, I can't believe you're painting all over my project. I'm like, trust me, when it dries, it comes out so cool. And it looks like you're just painting a bunch of white goo all over your project, but it just ends up being super glossy and beautiful. Bring that around there. Bring this in here, get a little bit in there. And this way, when we paint and draw on it later, we have a cool surface to paint on. Let's do another flow right here. Cool. You won't really easily be able to see these lines, but they're there, so I like them to look good and have a nice design. And then up in here, start with this right here. We'll start with this one over here. And then we'll bring it around. Figure 8. Cool. Just get a bunch of Mod up in here. That's it. Get it on there. And when we start class in the next video, next class, you'll see this will come out all shiny and beautiful. It'll be like a really nice canvas for us to finish up on. And the cool thing about Mod too is, yeah, you can really lay it on there thick. It doesn't matter. So let's get some on there and then we'll make some cool designs. Get that in there. Watch out for the 2021. Nice. And now, let's get some cool designs going. cool, cool. Digging that. Digging it. Very cool. All right, put that there. Hold this up so we can see how it looks. We need all this to dry. We need to add some branches to this guy here. This will all dry up. We're gonna add some drawing and some more copper, maybe a little painting to the top. And then we'll call it a project. So today is the second day we work on this. Next class will be the third, and then we'll be done. Questions? Comments? No? Then we're out. Done, son. Peace.